What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. It's time for a track review. The first one that I've done in quite a while, at least professionally filmed, I should say. The new Ellie Goulding song from her upcoming album, Delirium. I'm definitely excited, even if there are an ungodly amount of songs on the deluxe edition. I don't know what it is with pop stars, rappers, just making these really long albums lately, but I'm almost over it. But anyways, 16 songs on the standard edition of the record. That's probably going to be at least an hour long, including the track Love Me Like You Do, which was kind of like a weekend type move, considering putting a really big hit that was for a soundtrack and then putting it on your album. It just kind of feels like a rehash, but whatever. Anyways, I've always been a fan of Ellie Goulding. In fact, I think I have a couple of her albums sitting right over here on my shelf. I have Lights and Halcyon. Never picked up Halcyon Days because who's got time for 29 tracks? But I'm excited about this new single, On My Mind. Now, the lyrical content is the main thing that's in question here with this track. I think a lot of people are saying that it's about Ed Sheeran, and I went into this track and I was like, it's probably going to be like some really subtle thing that nobody's going to pick up on. You know, it's going to be something that's so like under the covers that people are just reading into stuff. But that doesn't seem to be the case at all. In fact, my first listen through this track, I picked up on a few keywords that would make it seem like it's a response to Sheeran's own track, Don't, off of his album Multiply. Picked up on Hotel, talking about the hotel room that maybe Sheeran was referring to, neither one of them wanting to be lonely. And the tattoo thing was definitely kind of a giveaway. If she had said red hair, then that really would have pushed it over the edge, but she was, I guess, being as subtle as she could be without saying his name. But she said, you know, the song can be interpreted however you want it to be, but I see it as a really fun and up-tempo pop song that's definitely going to be a hit. If this isn't a hit in the UK, her home country, and the US, then somebody is doing some really poor marketing. But this track is a lot of fun. I love the synth on this thing. The hook on it is just mesmerizing just because it instantly gets embedded in your head, and that's what a good pop song does. It's smart in terms of what it has to say. She went for more of a stream of consciousness type writing style, she said, whenever she went into this one, kind of harkening back to her old days. She said that she had kind of gotten out of that with like Halcyon Days, and I like that she's kind of gravitating towards more honest lyrical content instead of making something that was, you know, kind of cookie cutter molded for your typical pop song like The Night Is Still Young and stuff like that. This definitely seems to be a little bit more well thought out in terms of its lyrics, especially in the verses of the track, and then of course the chorus is just, and I've got you on my mind, and then it's got the whole you think you know somebody kind of going in the refrain in the background. It just pairs together. It makes for an ecstasy amount of overload and just a great pop song. I don't know, words are falling together and I'm thinking of weird descriptions. I like the song. I like it, I really do. I don't necessarily know how I feel about the direct stabs at Sheeran. Of course, he wrote a song about her, so maybe it's only fair that she writes a response. What do you guys think, though? Me personally, really like this song. Feeling a 4 out of 5. Definitely going to be a hit. Calling it right now. Top 10 US and UK, maybe even top 5. What do you think? Is it going to be a hit? What do you think about the whole Sheeran situation and the whole response? I don't really think that there's a point in taking sides here because that's just petty, because they're artists. They write about each other. Taylor Swift made a career out of doing that, and that's not a jab at her because obviously I'm a fan of Taylor Swift. Anyways, thanks for watching, hitting the like button on the track review. I will see you guys very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.